everybody, welcome to Cinema Trailer News. My name is Chris and this will be my review for Missing. Now, I finally watched Missing, and with Missing we have a spiritual sequel to the 2018 film titled Searching, not really connecting in terms of the story, but following a similar theme of a person who goes missing, and this time around our main character's mother, leaving her teenage daughter to do anything and everything she can with the power of her latter to try and find her missing mom. Now, when it comes to Missing, I thought I was excited because of the announcement, because the first film Searching that came out in 2018 starring John Chow and was directed by Anis Charlton. It was a major surprise for a lot of people, and were not expecting much of this movie, and it kind of flew on the radar, and I think it's an underrated gem. But if you know, it actually took time to see this movie, and it's one of the better films that utilize the whole screen recording gimmick. And I guess that I don't entirely blame some of the people for not being interested in that type of filmmaking, where it looks like they're just recording, looking at a computer screen the whole movie, and how that can be entertaining. Oh, let me tell you, it's very entertaining. Searching did it magnificent, and it's just I was, when watching Searching, having a great time. So when they announced a spiritual sequel, not necessarily containing the story of Searching, I was like, this is interesting. But then I grew hesitant because the director of this Searching were not coming back for this movie. And I wasn't that bad because I thought they made the whole screen record gimme not feel like a gimme, and it was very natural in the film and had my attention the entire way too. But with all that now said, so walking off Missing, we got another banger here, and now I'm going to say that Searching is the better of the two. But when I tell you that Missing is on the same level as Searching, I mean it. The movie had me on the edge of my seat all the way through, and it really wastes no time in setting up its character, its situation, and how the world has kind of evolved from the 2018 setting, because although that was only a few years ago, a lot has changed. And I really like the Missing, although telling a similar story, they just retreat to some of the best moments of the last movie, just with different twists and turns. But no, these new directors, Nicholas D. Jones and Will Merrick, managed to keep it feeling fresh, and they did something new and created things that Searching did not, that I really appreciate this time around. While handling the other things I really like about the way Searching and Missing tell the story, and it also just gives you an idea how we all about technology is right in front of us, and some who may not go to see this movie think it's literally just the webcam showing you what is going on a screen recording. And it also shows you how you can like get a lot of stuff done just by sitting on your computer, and that's like the eye-opening part of the whole experience watching this movie go down. Storm Reid plays our main character here, fantastic, and she gives a great performance and just a very believable in the story that starts unfolding, because surprisingly this one is very emotional, and this one of the reason that I kind of enjoy this screen recorded gaming that some movies do, because it almost adds like a level of realism, or you like really immerse yourself like this is a real story I'm watching. And picking it to the webcam of this, and seeing her search story, the step that she's taking to try and find her missing mom, because the creative team did such a good job in the last movie and keeping your attention with all this happening on screen, and it just feel like this is really actually happening. You really want to see this girl find her man, which was one of the beautiful moments of the first movie, where you really want to see the father and his daughter, and also want to give major props to the pacing of this movie. It's when an hour and 51 minutes long, but I kind of feel like it was an hour and 10 minutes. Once the story gets going and everything is established, what happens after the first 10 minutes, you were just throwing into this whirlwind of a situation, and every plot point, every twist, every new piece of information just keep you guessing to what is actually going on here. And that's what I found so fun about this movie, and is that you're trying to guess what the outcome is and what the review is. Although I'll say maybe some people will guess one aspect of the twist. I feel like the opening kind of makes it obvious to what the twist could be, but there's still some more layers and surprises in there for you that I think will keep you very satisfied. Getting to something else I was mentioning about this movie, how it feels very relevant. Something that the first film did great is that whenever the daughter goes missing, the entire school was just pretending that they were the best friend, that everybody knew her, that we hope we find her, being fake, something that I do think it happens in real life. Well, this movie tackled their own version of that, kind of touching upon those TikTok detectives, people who can open a murder case on their laptop and think they're going to solve it instead of cause. And the other people that are just something I bring up because, again, the constant thing I heard with movies like Missing and Searching is like, oh, it feels outdated, like a 2010 movie, screen recording on a laptop, and they get all that out there. And I know it feels gamey, but this movie actually feel very compelling, especially to other movies. Obviously, you could tell I really enjoy myself with this one, and I do recommend it. But like I was mentioning at the top of this, I feel that the first movie is a little bit better for a couple of reasons. For one, I'll say that this time around his story was a little bit stretched out and it's believability. The first film did such a good job of being able to believe that this could actually happen and this could be a real thing, and everything we're seeing unfold could be a real case. We're Missing, it feels like the way at first it feels that way, but then you get to the review, the twist, more information, you're like, I don't think the internet works that way, and I don't think you can do that, and that's kind of stretching the capabilities of your laptop. But alright, it's not a super exaggerated, but in that way you start to question like, okay, I'll let that slide on the subject. When you get to the third act and you get to the reviews and what is actually going on, who's behind it all, it felt more like a Lifetime movie, like everything up to the big review, the discovery of what is going on. I was really fully invested in, so hooked. And then when it got revealed, I was like, this feel like a downgrade to another movie. And I'm not going to say you I 100% you will be dissatisfied with the ending. I think a lot of people will be satisfied with the way it unravels its reviews, but I don't think it's just kind of the I feel like it was a downgrade to what they were building up towards. I still think that most people are going to have a great time with this. It's just a fun, enjoyable watch if you want to be on the edge of your seat, a thrill for the majority of the movie, kind of having some fun with your friend going and oh they look guilty, like no, they're innocent, and who, and like this is the perfect kind of movie to get invested into that. And if they can continue with this level of quality and give me a whole series of this, and I love this kind of movie. It's very, it's great to have it once in a while and still be this good. So that's my review for Missing. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, consider subscribe to your channel, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.